Yeah, I guess he like that, man.
It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers
So don't tell
and
me
the
go through your
Baltimore
pitches.
Ravens.
Already been in your pitches. There's something telling me, man, fuck it.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Right to the air is Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll go with Boone. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Ravens are 4 and 7 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
That nigga AB.
Like flowers and sunshine. Metafiber, prebiotics, and probiotics are just...
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think
You still playing that nigga?
this season, because right now, 4th down is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy.
Like flowers and
A
sunshine.
chance for a big
Metafiber,
play
prebiotics.
early, but he could not secure it. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he
Oh, shit. That's, I gotta send that shit.
The run out of the play. He took the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
First down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in that victory.
Oh, because it is good.
And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the
I missed it too.
Oh, that nigga don't pick up my shit. What's up with you, bro?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
I know you had seen me call.
Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive.
I did, definitely did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd
On FaceTime, I did.
From the gun,
No, this is another time.
and it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Hurts, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing the incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication when he was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burt sets up to throw it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I ain't getting my feet. I just lost that shit out there.
And they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Ah, fuck, I thought I didn't do it.
And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard
I thought he
line.
was
So the first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did
Roger, I hear you.
last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense...
How you gonna tell me to get on, bro? But you playing Madden, bro.
Let's see if they're going to turn it into...
It's like getting the party because when I'm off, when I'm out of this game, I'm on.
Set to get going. Precious little here offensively thus far.
Do another pick. Did he not see he's in the zone? Stop forcing me. He's not going to get open, buddy. I changed it up. I knew you go to Bateman. I put my #1 corner on him now.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it. And
Okay, so I'm going this way.
The rest of the ball game. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Gosh.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end.
Can't get a nigga to catch a ball. Tight end drop one in the end zone.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Get a block. Are you? It's one person. You block one person, I'm gone.
Back to the 16.
Wow.
Unable to develop, never got
That's
going.
unfortunate.
A loss of a couple.
That's
And
hella
2nd
unfortunate.
down.
He's zone. Nah,
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1.
still on conservative.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
See if this nigga still there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
Now he's on the tight end. So he's gonna go to Bateman.
I think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to
bro.
And take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing is Jackson.
You just keep trying to throw that quick slam. That shit ain't working, bro. I'm gonna let you know that now. You keep trying to run that shit. You got a punt. You know the rules. I'm not about to do that with you, bro. You gonna play by the rules when you playing me, bitch. Punt. You see me not breaking rules. You gonna play by the fucking rules. I'm about to do that shit with y'all niggas, bro. Just cause you can't score. Yeah, I'm gonna call your ass out. It's 4th and 8. Punt the ball. You're gonna punt the ball. I'm streaming. You're gonna punt this shit. Now I'm about to play with you.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Bitch.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
no fucking ball. I said punt it. Should've just punted the ball. Like I didn't know that fucking play. Ass, nigga. I ain't trying to do that. Give me the pick. Fucking garbage. 4th and 8. Niggas going for it. That's what niggas do when they play me. I play by the rules. Niggas do that. That shit annoying. That shit's so annoying. Like I was gonna let you get that. Burn that nigga deep, homies.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Ah, I don't get time in the pocket. Missed a touchdown. Lucky. He's lucky. Lucky as fuck.
Jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Touchdown.
Forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
How you like that?
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Extra point now by Boswell.
I'll blow your ass up.
He's got it, and it's 17.
On me, I ain't taking my foot off the gas.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll run with Boone here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson able to locate Andrews here on the out route. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him...
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. But first down, Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Fields this way. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Fulton. The 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And now here's another interception. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the bet.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Just a yard on the first
Yeah,
down
you see
carry,
it.
so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar path.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. Gets chipped away a little bit, maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Now Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Slot man moves right. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. The ball comes out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, They didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Baltimore. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
There you go, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line.
Wasn't somebody else in there?
Well, I think that
it's in the 4th quarter though. It's about to be
this
over.
home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pick up there. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think
that nigga
has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Again, Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
They scored now.
Mark Andrews, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut
Should have been a 6.
quarter deficit. And a decisive advantage became
One,
even
I think.
more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo. And they pile
I'm done. I'm picking this nigga off all the time.
Would you
I'm on his
consider
ass.
that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches.
And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
It's the team, but I like traded for people that I needed for my team and shit. Like I got Jalen. Yeah, I got Jalen Hurts. That's my quarterback.
This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they
Yeah,
bring him
watch
down
this
just
shit.
outside of the 15.
He be ducking me.
The Steeler offense here about ready
9
for
and
their
2.
next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits.
No.
They've got this one well in hand.
I play smarter in
That'll
this
give
league.
them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Ah, shit.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL. So
Bro, let me pick the ball off. I'm holding triangle, bro. It's the second time he's done that. You're throwing it right to me. I ran right to the area, bro. Come on, let me pick the ball off.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pick it, thank you.
Goodness, another interception. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
That cheating ass shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. He throwing it to me.
Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. No, definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and that's caught inside the 35.
I tried to bait it, I just didn't start running fast enough. I'm supposed to hurry up and get over. I don't know where Roger went. He was in here. I don't know where he went.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson on 1st down. And now here is another interception. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, partner, I got to
Same reason why I want to.
I think it's something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Odafe Oweh in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I fucking tackled him too.
Incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner,
Roger, why are you not talking?
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting.
Roger watching right now. He just clicked on. Like, bro, talk. Yeah, he just clicked on to watch. But he's not speaking. That shit weird. So you gonna run that same play again? Lazard not beating nobody deep, bro.
Now it's Jackson.
No, I'm talking about his receiver.
And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Turn around. I need to play.
For Bateman, he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
I could not click on that safety fast
That's
enough.
good. The completion there for 7 yards. And
I run that play too.
Down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Going for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads